Okay, the goal today, we will beat the red zone and then I will stop playing this game. That's it. That's the whole shtick. I've actually noticed I have a few red coins now. I went and I got a couple of my whips blessed to just help this come along. I also had a few red whips appear up here, and boy, they really are quite strong. Some of them are pretty ridiculously strong. I blessed my DIY whip. I blessed this lad here, which I think is just coins worth double. This one's really good. I think I also blessed bamboo. Yeah. Or wait, that was bone. Was this bamboo? Oh no, bone. Sorry, bone was the one. Yeah, no, that bone's the one I like. Which one was bamboo again? Yeah, Phantom Seal. That one I'm not a huge fan of. That one is, I've often found myself not with other phantoms at all. And before I get irrelevant, if I do, I'm just quitting. No, if I do, I'll play like a couple rounds and then I'll stop playing. Basically, what are we at? We're at half 5 now. I'm going till 8. I'm going till 8, and then I'm switching to Isaac or something else. I did pick up this whip, and I literally just want to show you one thing, and that is look at the top of the handle, just underneath the hooks. There's a tiny smiley face on this whip. What time do I have right now? I have half 5. Half 5 is my local time zone. Local time. Actually, I wonder if that works. No, apparently I don't have that. So 2.5 hours effectively. But yeah, it's got a tiny cute little smiley face on it. I like that. I like that that's a thing. I'm tempted to bring that whip, but I'm gonna go with 2 times coins, because 2 times coins seems insanely good. Hey leader, how you doing, man? Have a good. I'm assuming you're lurking and you're trying to get the fuck to sleep. Have a good lurk and a sleep, dude. Okay. Hype music. We must switch to the hype music. Boy, that was a tonal shift and a half. Oh, you're not sleeping yet? Good, because the music is not going to help from this point out. All right. Ooh. Oh, Lord. I just assumed when you have just little holes in the maps like that in this game, most of the time they're secrets, not traps. Like the vast majority of the time. There we go. Thankfully, I'm just the right amount of behind this phantom where I can kind of just mooch off of their work. It doesn't look... Oh, hang on. Was I... Yeah, no secrets. No secrets in there. Oh. Let me, actually, just before I continue, let me give a shout out to... These are all probably following Leader anyway, but go follow Leader. I will literally kill you otherwise. Not figuratively, literally. But more of a metaphorical literality than an actual literality. Is that a type of kill in Mortal Kombat? A literality? Your opponent goes, oh, I'm literally so dead, and then they literally die. I'll literally kill you, and then you literally kill them. That's it. That's the whole joke. Ooh, how is 7 going? I'm pretty sure you must be close to the end. I've officially decided to not watch. I've lurked in a couple times and I've been like, oh, what's going on? And then there's some like people zooming in, and then there's a big dog, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll stop now. Are gonna be intense. Story completion. Then Stories 2 stream from Capcom. Oh, is there an announcement stream tomorrow? You killed him with facts and logic. Maximum Ben Shapiro. Tality. I wish I'd never had to say that in my time on stream. Shen Bapirus. That's probably you. Ooh, okay. Amazing. Do you mean stories is amazing or 7? Because 7 looks really good. Longer whip range, easy. I really like that upgrade. I have officially declared longer whip range is like the upgrade for me. But yeah, this is our first set of blessings, and look at this. 3 blessings from the first statue we encounter because of this whip. The 2 times gold whip is ridiculous. It is so insanely good. Also, I finally figured out why I hate the Poison Guardian more than the other 2. The other 2 are predictable. The Eye of Agony, predictable. Devouring Rage, predictable. The Defiler, his balls bounce around randomly, and as a result, are partially his randomly bouncing balls, as it turns out, are partially random. And as a result, you cannot necessarily 100% predict his behavior. So you sometimes need to just sit and wait for his balls to be done exploding. So like, yeah, like it's and it blocks your path. It's just I dislike him. Okay, to me he is the front runner of the rage of the Guardians, easily. I hear Nair. Yes, you do. Hello, Sincercy as well. Good to see you, dude. How you been? I can make that. No bother. Oops, a daisy. Got away from. Oh yeah, exactly. You gotta give him a few minutes as well, because it takes a while to clean up. All important facts about dealing with the Defiler. I got wings now, don't I? Yes. Okay, not you. Man, there are some people, I don't know if it's like a whip modifier, but there are some phantoms that just seem to run so much faster. I've seen a few phantoms who are running around just sliding like this every half second, and I'm wondering, are we looking like maybe a Warframe kind of momentum system here, where if you jump and dodge and duck and dive. I got lucky there, literally from the talent, lucky. I'm thinking, do we have a momentum system a la Warframe where if you mother hacker, that was unfortunate. It's fine though, because we have so much money. I will probably just heal straight through it all. Wow, that's a lot of chests. That was just straight up 3 chests in a row. Been doing well. I've been doing alternatingly good and bad, but for now right now I'm doing pretty damn good. And oh yeah, the reason Nier is, I have Nier on all my playlists because I'm at 1,000 coins and we're only in through the second area. That is insane. Double jump, sure. I probably should have taken Lucky Landing there, given my stupid falls just gone by, but I'm sorry, I forgot, you need to look away from him. He's shy, so when he like blesses you once, you gotta give him a second, look away and look back. Let's heal that one hard up. I have Nier on all my playlists, but this playlist I'm happy to make for this specific game, so I can have a specific playlist full of hype Nier music.
Thank you.
Hello, Misty. How you doing? Thank you very much for the 4 months. I hope you're enjoying your buns. I hope you're keeping well on this. Thank you very, very much. If I ignore chat occasionally today, it's because I want to finish this stupid game, and I apologize for being rude. But also deal with it, because I do not want to have to stream this game another day. I won't. I probably won't. I don't think, because it's not because I don't like this game. I really like this game. I don't want to burn out on it. I don't want to play it. I don't want to play 20, 30 hours of it when it's still in its first version of early access, and then when it actually releases, not touch it ever again. I wanna give it that opportunity later down the line. Also, I was watching a bit of Noita earlier on Hayes' stream, and I had that itch. I had that quick itch to play Noita, and I'm like, ooh, is it time for a comeback of Noita? Is it time for a comeback of sheer unfairness and salt? Because that'd be pretty neat. I would totally go for a bit of Noita. All the stuff is still set up for it. I never deleted any of it, so hopefully all the Twitch integration still works. Ooh, that was not the finest move on my part, but hey, we're alive, so I can't complain. You know what? Actually, no, I'm not going to leave this room just yet. I'm going to be thorough. Okay, no, I don't think there's any secrets here. That's okay, actually. I think we need 30 more gold. That's one problem I could give about this 2x gold whip. Well, actually, the one problem you can give about the 2x gold whip is that blessing it is pretty hard because it makes you take double damage, which means you basically have to do a whole run without getting hit more than once. Alrighty. I've been messing around a bit with Unreal Engine recently, because I was like, sometime we were talking about it recently on stream, and I was like, you know, I should get back to trying to make my VR prototype game. And I was also just seeing like Unreal 5 popping up in my newsfeed constantly. I decided, let's fucking combine the two. Let's learn a bit of Unreal Engine. Again, I've never made one actual prototype of a video game, so deciding to switch up, you know, the engine I'm working with. Admittedly, I don't think I knew Unity incredibly well though, so I think it's okay. I think it's fine. It's probably fine, right? Ooh, hello. Give me just a moment. But yeah, messing around with Unreal Engine, it's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff it does that's just like, wow, that's super easy to do and super neat. Also, you can also see the effects of better lighting systems directly on FPS, which is pretty interesting. They have Unreal 5's shtick. It has a couple shticks. I only know about one of them so far. I think they're called Nanite and Lumen. And Nanite's like a way to display incredibly high fidelity models. Oh god. I totally ballsed up there. Jesus Christ, let's... Okay, hang on. Ooh. What was I? Nanite and Lumen. That's its like two big shticks, right? I hate these swinging... I think these swinging hammers are probably the single most killing me thing in the whole game so far. I think they've probably taken the most health, and I think it's mostly because... I don't know, something about them feels wrong. I don't know, like their hitbox feels a little too big, or maybe my hitbox is bigger than I think. Sorry, Nanite and Lumen. Nanite make models good. Lumen is basically a system for actually putting... I don't know if it's correct to call it ray tracing, but real-time... Oh, heal 3 hearts, you legend. I'm gonna actually, you know what? I have Long Whip, I have Wings, and I have Lucky. I don't think there's actually a good reason for me to go for another blessing unless I desperately need healing. I think at this point, I want to basically stop, just bank my money until I need a heal. That's it. We're playing the meta. Yeah, look, I got yeah, Long Whip, wings, double jump. I'm absolutely fine. I don't need any more powers at this stage. I actually got hit there, by the way. Didn't I want to make a full VR Metro game? I did, and I still do. That's still the... I just want to make a prototype. All I want to be able to do is have an arm cannon. I say all I want to do. I want to make an arm cannon with firing modes you can switch between by using a panel on the cannon itself, on your arm. Want a grappling hook, because I just like grappling hooks in VR, okay. That's probably the one that's like the least likely to actually be doable. And I want to be able to remake the scan system from Metroid Prime specifically. Those are the things I want to do. If I could do... I've already technically done one of them. The arm cannon. Although it wasn't pretty, it was functional. I did have an arm cannon where I could change firing modes. They were garbage firing modes because I don't know how to make firing modes in video games. Or in anything, really. But... technically did work. So recreating it, that's not too hard. It's the scan on the grappling hook. The grappling hook's the one I really want to get right. The one I really want to do, because grappling hooks. It's the same reason I am enjoying this game here. Grappling hooks are cool, man. Being able to run around somewhere and just go bam, pull yourself to another location. It's always cool. Sorry, I was talking about Lumen there for a second. Basically, it's some kind of real-time lighting. So before, with video games, you had to do bake lighting, which is to say you basically pre-make all your lighting and just make an image of your lighting and then put it into the world, and you can use some things to do real-time lighting, but they're all like tricks and stuff, as I understand it. Whereas Lumen's just like, yeah, just throw some shit in the room and hey, look, it's lighting. The way ray tracing works. But you can also see changing between the two methods. It was like 40 FPS in a tiny little scene. It was going like 120 FPS, running no bother. I should not have done this. I just did that purely out of habit. It was like 120 FPS in one scene, and then the other one, tiny scene, like literally just a room, 80, like 1/3 just gone, and it wasn't even that like you could clearly tell it wasn't like game ready. But it's still pretty neat, and it makes me excited for kind of shit that could be done with it in the future. And just how pretty things can look in the future. Oh my god. Guile team. Guide me. Give me the strength I need. I dislike that touching the Guardians hurts you. I still dislike that. Because they can appear in tight places like that where you can't really avoid them. I'm not going to be too mad about that, because I think if I'd just been a second more patient, I think I might have been fine there, but I wasn't. I just wasn't patient, so I'm paying the price for it. That I'm a little more salty about. I don't feel like that drop warranted damage. Oh well, we're doing okay. We're pretty solid on everything, so you can totally get through them as they're going up. I'm just feeling, after those last couple of hits there, I'm not feeling very brave at the moment. Hello, Nougat boy. I'm afraid you're pretty, Shit, I'm trying to think of like a descriptor for nougat. What is nougat? Okay, like it's like hard marshmallow or something. I did it again. I did it again. Mother hacker. If I get this in the first run, I'm gonna be so mad. It's like like nutty marshmallow, but it's also like harder than marshmallow, I think, is my understanding of part of it. It's not as soft as marshmallow is, or at least it can be, and it can be quite sticky. You can get it in like pretty sticky forms as well. But anyway, there's some way there's a joke about a corpse and nougat there, right? There is a joke in there. I don't know it, but there was one there, right? Remember I said I wiped the floor I normally hit to avoid the pit? But the defiler spawned in between me and the floor, so I hit it and fell for more damage. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's the same reason I don't like the defiler, because that's a bit of RNG you just kind of have to live with. I think this is just the way to do this. I think I don't know why I have so much trouble with them. They're not hard. These are not difficult. This is like the most basic. I hate this. You know what I should be doing? Man, how did this not just occur to me? I should be using the tiles on the floor to measure. I should be using the tiles on the floor. Also, Threep, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Let's try cheating. Yes. Okay, I probably won't get away with that twice, but I'm going to try. Oh, he's a god. He's a dog gamer. Okay. Right. I think I'm good. I think I'm okay. Ah, this room. This room, when you don't know it's this room, is tricky. When you do know it's this room, it is very easy, because you just do this. And hey, look, I've got the treasure already. I don't need to, I literally, like, this room kind of leads you to go to the door first. Let's grab, I wonder, can I get, no. There we go. Lost dog came to visit, yes. And now you have taken it in as your own. Named it Charlie Boy, and will hang on to it, love it, and cherish it forever. Ooh. Right? Did you get any pictures? And if so, pics or get the fuck out. You always gotta remember, take pictures of everything. Take pictures of every animal you ever encounter for internet clout. Motherfucker. I did not get out of here. Disgrace. Disgraceful. But no, I'm glad you enjoyed Doc. We actually did have a pupper come up to us the other day, which is quite... It was just someone out walking their dog. And the dog just beelined toward us and was like, oh shit, pets. And the owner was nice too, so... Hey Pew, how you doing, dude? Where? There you are. Snacky son of a bitch. Red coin, good shit. Gonna hide here for a moment. And have a quick look for an entrance, B entrance, or possibly C entrance. Just got home. How are we? Good. This is my first run, and it's looking very promising for actually getting me the goddamn win. I know I'm jinxing it, but I mean, okay with jinxing it a little bit, because like, if I don't get the run first time, I got 2 hours of patience for this game today, so you know, that's fine. That works a-okay, right? I'm pretty sure this is fine. This is the way to go. I think the game blacks out the ways you're not supposed to go behind you. Like, it basically unloads them because it doesn't want to keep them in memory, because why would it? Oh, let's go. Also, I definitely was not up one of these before. Did I imagine it, or is this the second time Guile team has played? Ooh. Hey, Bleg, how you doing? Blessed indeed. I'm fine. There we go. Where is the chests? Video game? Oh? Ooh, look at this. Inside chest. Hello. You should not be here. Oh my god. Are you... Normally when they spawn partially inside terrain, they despawn quickly. He apparently, no, he was cool with that. He, half in a wall is all good. There's so many grinds in FF14. Now you gotta wait for me to finally finish the fucking game. And I apologize for taking so long with doing that. These sides here seem to almost be never worth looking at, because I have seen someone find treasure in them, but there's like 8 corners to check, and most of the time there's nothing. When you can just keep going and avoid taking stupid damage by ignoring them. I'm good to ignore this room. Do we go? No, I don't think I go for the blessing just yet. Okay, hang on, I can do this. Okay. Heck. Okay, fine, I'll do it the slightly more proper way. There we go. And is there... You know what? I don't care. I don't need any more money. I am golden. Let's see if we can grab a quick heal. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Let me quickly give a wee shout out to the wonderful Senor Pew. Last seen beneath your mom in the church. It's the best Pew joke I got today. It's difficult being this incredibly witty and funny at all times. I know. Truly a burden. Ooh. Is that a moat? I don't actually recognize. I missed that one. It was last seen beneath your mom in church. Because Pew. That's it. That's the whole joke. Okay, Mr. Boulder. Have you considered not crushing me? Cool. Apparently he did. Totally nice. Neat. I'll take it. That's a polite, surprisingly polite boulder. Unlike this boulder, who's a dick. Keeps firing his load at me every 3 seconds. Okay. Honestly, I got... That was not the skill look triggering. That was pure luck on both occasions. Holy crap. I should not have gotten away with... I should have gotten away with one of those bits of damage, not both of them. Not both of them. That was too much. Okay. Boulder. Heck. Let's go. Perfect. Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm gonna skip this blessing. I don't need it. Oh. Can't believe I'm gonna get this in the first try. Like after the pain. Oh no. I just remembered this game did crash before. It's entirely possible it crashes again. Like, it did not seem like a normal crash. It actually, my computer actually crashed a few times after that as well, after I'd finished the stream the other day. So it could actually have not been the game. It could have totally just been the graphics card. But I would rather believe that it was caused by the game and just persisted after I closed the game, because I don't want to believe there's any issues with my graphics card at all. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Oh. Even the computers, man. It is actually pretty warm around. Well, I got crushed. I did not see. Okay. Well, okay. We gotta go get those heals now. As day for a refund. Could you imagine? Yeah, this 2080 Ti sold me like a few months ago. Yeah, it's having problems now. Can I get my money back? By the way, I can't send it back to you because, you know. Excuse me? Did I just climb? Ooh, he's choking. Oh my god. But it's okay because I have so much gold. Attacks every 0.76 seconds. That's actually kind of scary. This is the final room, by the way. I forgot you don't get a choice before the final room for this one. Oh man, it's gonna be pretty. If I get it, this run, it's gonna be pretty nice to watch the temple disappear behind me. Watch all the paths close off and just like, yeah, I did that. Oops. There we go. I think I literally added this song to the playlists because it had that bit where it just went, show me your moves. I think that's the whole reason this is in the playlist. Mute City's a banger as well. Like, the song is actually good. I don't know if this remix is actually good at all. I don't remember listening to it the whole way through it all yet. I wonder. Yep. Okay, we can just cheese this. They definitely need to work on some of the cheese strats this game allows, because there's a few too many things that you can just run past. I think some of it in the early game is intentional. In fact, that one with the boulders right there might well be perfectly intentional, and maybe in a later area that it will have a block off for it. There's a few you find early on that are actually blocked later on. But I do hope, like, because it's... I don't know how to... Oh, hello. I don't know how to feel like, will I enjoy it if there's no cheese strats around some things? I feel like it might end up with the game needing a bit of a rebalance if you don't have those cheese strats to get around some things. Because maybe you might just take too much damage. Ooh, hello. Ooh, admittedly, I am abusing wings and longer whip as well. To give credit where credit is due, my powers are pretty solid. Can I get at it? There we go. Okay. Two more? Two more. I wonder... something feels like this room... So... Well, okay, I cannot run around it like that. There we go. I feel like this room's almost too easy. Because this is the same difficulty as the blue zone. Do four challenges and you're through the final room. And I feel like it should be 6. Then again, I also kind of feel like I don't want to do 6 challenges, so maybe... Ow, that sucked. That was down to my own impatience. Could have just waited. Ooh. What did I do? I just did... Okay, perfect. One more. One more and we got this. Man, this is not the first time this has happened to me, by the way, on the stream. Where I have, like, ended one stream in defeat and been like, damn, man, I can't believe I didn't get that. I really wanted to, get that win today. And then the next stream, I'm like, all right, let's get that win we couldn't get today. And then immediately get it. I'm like, oh, well, there goes my plan for, like a chunk of the stream. Cool. Thankfully, I did have a backup plan today. I guess we're just hiding. Oh, yeah, okay, he disappeared. Bye. Ooh. Sit back, man. I've gotten very... I feel like recently in the past few months, I've been very lax with my posture, and I'm sort of starting to feel it in places in the back. Gotta be mindful. Oh, thank God. There are secrets in this room I still don't know how to get to, by the way. I have yet to figure out. There's, like, chests that are in the sides of the walls there. They could be invisible fake chests. That is entirely possible, but it still bothers me that I can't get them. Is there secrets here? No secrets. Okay. That was the room I just came from, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Oh my God. Okay, I don't... Maybe... Oh, you know what? There could totally be another challenge just inside the next room. That'd work pretty damn well. We'll heal up. We'll heal up that one little bit. But yeah, I think this might be it. 2 times Gold Whip might have just done the business for us. That might have just been all we needed to get it done. 'Cause I did not feel really threatened at all through most of that. Is this the stream we start pretending I was here? I don't think I I think I need a few more like weeks of failing before we get that. I have made a slight error. It's fine, as long as I don't lose all my hearts. But there is very often secrets. In fact, no, there is literally always. There's literally always a secret hidden in these types of rooms. Somewhere. Just gotta keep my eyes peeled for it. It could be up in those rafters. Could be just hidden in the rocks at the back. Could be up this dude's butt. Good place for hiding things. Oh fuck me. God damn it. I should be fine. This slight minor setback. Okay, we're good, we're good. Hey user, how you doing, dude? I hope you're keeping well and don't jump in the lava. That's a silly thing to do. As far as you know, there's 8 chests in here. Secrets? Secrets. I've unlocked 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was 5 and 6 just there. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have a chest. User's famous chest. We all know it well. There's totally. I refuse to believe they're all out in plain sight like this, because they're so hidden in the other ones. Actually, no. Okay, they're mildly hidden in the other ones. Not actually super hidden, but they are there. I'll take a minute to have a look around and find. I got spare everything, so I'm not really in any threat of dying. There we go. Oh, really? There's also, I might show it off a bit later, but there's totally a way to get outside the map on the blue rooms, the blue caverns. Oh, and there's a way to get outside the map here. Shit. There's always a way outside the maps, man. If you are playing a video game and there is a series of rocks, one gap in those rocks will always lead to the outside world, guaranteed, every time. It's like without fail, it happens every video game, every jumble of rocks. There we go. Well, we're on top here. I looked around this one on the blue caverns and I didn't find any secrets. Ooh, look at that. That's what it looks like from the outside. Also, you can see the areas of the level. They've just got the doors loaded in, but they actually don't have the rest of the rooms loaded in. They only load in so much behind you, which is, you know, perfectly normal game stuff. Doesn't look like there's anything. I'm just being a little cautious. Dew arrives. Let's fucking go. Gonna mine that crypto. So hard. It's the... I can't remember. You told me which one it was. I've forgotten which GPU it is now. Apparently Japan has GPUs, by the way. In stores, on shelves, no bother. So if anyone feels like a quick trip to Japan, if they're looking for a GPU, there you go. I wonder if you could... I mean, I suppose there's no reason you couldn't get one shipped. If a shop does the shipping. Tax would probably be stupid, but... Say no more on the flight. Just a cool thousand quid flight to and from Japan, and then a cool 1,000 quid graphics card. No bother. Alright, let's try and get back in. I have spare health, so I'm not. It's not the end of the world if I can't get back in. Our bargain is absolute bargain. Honestly, yeah, pretty much. I mean, given you can bring it home and then sell it for like 8,000 quid, you know, that's a good deal. Practically a steal. We fell down and out. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, he makes it. He has done it. I just want to see about getting into the rafters in this room. I feel like the rafters might be the ticket. I'm milking this win, by the way. Milking the ever-loving shit out of it. Who knows when I'll see. I'll probably get this room. I'll probably be able to get here next run easily anyway. How do you think? I'm actually not sure there's a way up there. Looking at it now. Oh shit. Still cheaper? Yeah, no, still cheaper. And then you can become the scalper. This feels like, come on, this feels like an intentional path up, right? There's gotta be, if there's not a secret here now, there's gotta be a secret here someday, right? Okay, screw it. Ooh, I have... I'm not gonna say that was a thorough look, because I can tell you there are places I've missed, but that was a pretty good look around. I'm happy to call it there. Ooh, a shield. Ooh. Tsushima Director's Cut. Is that... I did see that announced. $29.99 upgrade from base PS4 to PS5 with the additional Island DLC. That's... I mean, I don't know. Is that good? I kind of... like... I'm trying to think. Have there been many other upgrade games? I remember a few games Microsoft flexing on them and being like, oh, no price to upgrade for the next gen consoles on these ones. You know, if you bought the previous gen version. I suppose it depends how expensive the DLC is in and of itself. Like, What's the premium for the upgrade, effectively? He's gonna show out. But it's like in this day and age, it's like upgrades like that are kind of like, well, you know, you kind of just download big textures and files. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that's not necessarily true, especially when it comes to consoles. There could be all kinds of shenanigans and trickery on the new architecture they're pulling off that could make a huge difference. So it's not fair. It is not fair for me to say that. I guess we just win. I'm honestly a little disappointed. I'm honestly a little disappointed. I do the run. That we just got the run. It was kind of an anticlimax. Just a bit. Oh well, I mean, I'm free. I can do what I want now. I can play any game I want. Play a bit more of this for a little bit. Now, half heart, dark statues lethal. Gain a heart. I mean, I don't know. I kind of feel like I don't feel obliged to do it now. I don't know. The compulsion. The compulsion's gone with that. The compulsion's completely gone. I'm just like, try getting a red whip or two to spawn and do some runs with them, maybe? Not a bad idea. Stream done? Yeah, no, we're just it's an hour in, just call it there. There we go. You can literally just quit in and out to get whips to spawn. It's fine. Guardians are banished from the temples, but lose 2 card containers. Well, that's a pretty looking whip too. Man. Fancy. That sounds boring. I will say, like that's strong and cool and good, but also boring. Let's see if we can get a different one. I want to try and get one of the interesting ones. I know there's some ones that are like actually like super different in how they work. Ooh. Hello, hello. Move much faster. Gain 2 heart container, long falls and crushing effects. Okay, well, that's interesting. That is interesting enough. Also, look at our fancy whip. Oh, it's got lightning. It's a lightning whip. Oh my god. Other than one whip in particular, I like all the red whips. Well, that's my first one there. So let's give it a run. Let's see how it do. Let's try bless it. I'm actually okay. Two things. I was chatting about it a bit with Treat the other day, and I can't wait for you to forget and break your legs. I know. Oh my god! Look at the speed. Look at me go. And then immediately lose all my momentum. Oh my, okay. This I dig the heck out of. That was nearly death. That was literally the end of the run right there if I hadn't gotten out of the way of that, because that's a crushing object. Holy shit. Ooh. No! Are you kidding me? I wasn't good enough. I was not deserving of Sonic's powers. God damn it. Okay, let's try again. Try again. I was hoping that would last like a little bit longer. That was pretty unfortunate how that ended. Like that was pretty freaking unfortunate. Is this the Guardian one again? This is the Guardian one again, isn't it? Yeah, we can only buy 2 more red whips. So I'm not buying that one. Gameplay. Mr. Uematsu, I have. Forgive me, Nobuo. Nobuo Uematsu? I'm butchering it either way. Like, what's the point? And for the record, I didn't forget that the fall would be lethal there. I just didn't think I'd fall. I did not read that. Super jump, 2 heart containers, poison. Oh, okay, sure. Sure. This is more interesting. By a long shot. Oh, what does it look like actually as well? Oh, it's the last defiler. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Ah, green whip. We don't have lightning though. 0 out of 10. I think my jumps are actually almost lethal. Like I won't die immediately from the fall this time, but I think the actual height I'm getting is enough to kill me if I'm not careful. Hello? Well, that was a waste of my time. Oops-a-daisy. Now we just gotta worry about... What was it? Darts are lethal. Okay. I am not confident in avoiding any and all darts. I think I usually get hit by at least 1 per run. Oh, did someone just... Oh, okay, right. Oh, I just don't even need to whip. Holy shit. This explains I've definitely seen some people like just jump straight up through certain obstacles before, and I was like, how did they do that? This explains it. Ooh. And there we go. Key. I mean, I can probably just jump this. Nope, I cannot jump the whole thing. Oh my god, it's almost too much. It's almost too much jumping. Like for a lot of the things, it's too much. Look, I got it the first run. You cannot tell me I was not playing well today at some point. Yeah, I'll take a heal. Good lord. Oh. You heard the Pulse remix? I actually seen it on the playlist the other day. I did not have a full listen to it. Other... Okay. Honestly, for this room alone, this whip has proven its worth. Just being able to jump through all of this. Ow. Okay, I see the downside. Point taken, video game. Okay. I hate having to worry about the roll every single jump. You almost don't want to have to worry about that every time. There we go. Hello? Can I get a heal, please? Wings? Honestly, Wings is tempting too. But I think we basically... Here's actually something I didn't think of in terms of the balance of the game, but silly damage you take early makes the game harder, because as you have to spend coins to heal yourself, you're losing out on powers that would help you not take damage later on. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I really should have just straight up taken the wings power up there, because it would have been so good with this power. It would have been incredible. I am... Oh my god. There we go. They're gonna add Sephiroth? Do you think they would? Would you not feel out of place? I just gotta wait for the poison to dissipate. Oh no. Poison's not dissipating. By the way... Okay. What's up, dude? Am I good to go this way? Yes. Yes, this is fine. Ooh. You were trying to tell jokes to your unemployed friend, but they don't work. Ow. I was trying to show off there. That's on me. I'm still gonna blame Leader for it though. 100%. Jesus. Man, I think I've just, like, my brain is immediately checked out. Like, straight away. Like, it's just like, nah, okay, you got the win, I'm done. To be fair to my brain, did put it through a bit. a bit of harrow with this game these past few days. Bizarro Sephiroth into Safer? And Kafka, Exdeath, I don't know how many of those are. Kappa? Yeah, I don't know who any of those bosses are, so... I'm guessing they're probably bosses of other... I never finish. Yes. Because I've never really finished a Final Fantasy game. Chaos, okay, admittedly, I should know who Chaos is, given the recent Chaos trailer for Chaos Chasers, a Final Fantasy story about Chaos, wherein you must kill Chaos and are the chosen warriors to bring balance and defeat Chaos. Chaos. Ooh. I might throw myself into dome damage as well. It's just a new power of super jumps going to the brain. So it is like there's definitely an element of your flow suddenly being interrupted, but I don't think that's I don't think that's what's happening in this case. There's definitely an element of like my rhythm's off from what I know about how to play this game, because suddenly one of my attributes is completely different. It's like a way higher jump. Feels way different. It moves me around differently. But at the same time, a lot of the hits I've taken have not been jump related, even a little bit. They have been purely me just running into something. Floating around, forgot to save after died immediately to the first round. Oh. I think that's part of the reason I've never been able to go back and play. I just can't with random encounters in most video games anymore. They just feel they don't feel fun anymore. By the way, any one of these poison darts is instant death. Oops, a daisy. Any one of these darts, I should say, is instant death. Like that. Okay. Very fatality? Yeah, I've honestly just got a lot of really good FF music going on at the moment. It's good music. If I don't see, I should take the next heal. Oh, it pays off. It pays off. I gambled avoiding that first heal on the hopes I'd get the 3-heart heal on the next one, and it fucking paid off. You just have music from 8 and 14? No. Shit. No, there's some 7 music in here. I don't think it's actually straight from 7, but there's some I think there's some remixed 7 music in here. Ooh. Locks team? And really my Final Fantasy knowledge is just lacking. Why aren't all of you like Metroid Prime fans? And then I could flex on my Metroid Prime knowledge, which I've actually forgotten most of the things I know about Metroid Prime. I can remember the maps. I could probably draw the maps out. I couldn't. That's not true at all. I can't flex. I can't flex on anything that requires memory recall, okay? Let's just go with that. You'll know it when you hear it. Oh, Decisive Battle. Decisive Battle, yeah. I think. Wait, do I know Decisive Battle? There's usually... Yeah, there is. There we go. That was such a stupid way to approach that room. But it worked. Ooh. Hello. Should look for it on Spotify now, actually. Give me a link to it and I'll play it. You think? Yeah, I'm not spending time looking stuff up here. I'm working right now. You can spend the time looking shit up and sending it to me. Alwood Seymour. I don't have any. I think I've. Do I? No, I don't have any 10 music. I don't think I even have any 10 music on. No, I do. I definitely have a 10 music on. I think I have like. There's like a. What is it called? I think it's called Distant Worlds. The just straight up album of like a compilation of all the best music from Final Fantasy. I have that on my Spotify. Ooh. On mobile and lazily lying in bed. Oh, I'm busy. So. Ooh. god, stop with the splooging. Whoops a daisy. Whoop. Don't you fucking dare, video game. Oh lord. Oh. There, it's totally gonna be a Rickroll. I'm calling it now. Whoop. That's the orchestral tour. That's the one. Yeah, I have a bunch of that. It just, that didn't feel right to put in these playlists. Oh no, it is Lux theme. Okay, we'll let BFG Division play first though, because it's BFG Division, so I'm not interrupting BFG Division. I blame you for my addiction. I got Henry. I got the red win. We got it literally first try today. I am putting it down after this. Today is the last day I'm streaming this. We are putting this down. And I am waiting for it to come out because it is a really good game. But I can already tell with how much I played. I played what? How much have I played this? 16 hours. I've already played 16 hours of this game. I can already tell if I keep going, I'm not gonna play this game again ever, basically. Yeah, you can see the limits. Like, it is early access. It's a good early access game, but it is still an early access game. You can tell where just the content ends. And that's fine. Like, it's not like they're hiding the fact that it's early access. And in terms of early access games, like, the bar's low. The bar is pretty low. So, hey, it works. It doesn't crash every 3 seconds. Boy, it's not literally just a prototype of what the game could be. Boy, am it a solid early access title. Man, I remember Terraria. I remember like the OG early access games, and some of which, by the way, are like incredible games that I love. But they literally, like, Terraria. When Terraria came out, there was just nothing in it, basically. relative to what like the 1.0 version looked like, there was just nothing in Terraria's OG early access version. Admittedly 1.0 did get pretty... There's a good argument for saying, oh, 1.0 was a lot bigger because of how successful the early access version was. And that's a perfectly fair argument. But, like, it was still pretty bare bones. Like, it was very, very bare bones. I'm finding it hard to actually remember to prove my point here. Like, I think... I'm trying to remember, was jungle biome even in it at that stage? Hell was in it. I don't think hard mode existed at that point in time. I think hell existed. Desert, I don't think desert biome existed. Or at least it didn't have enemies in it. There was Wall of Flesh was the last boss. Yeah, I think that was it. I think that's where... I don't know. I'm honestly hesitant to even say if Wall of Flesh was in the very, very first version. I remember the mechanical bosses coming out. I think maybe the mechanical bosses were in the first version. Now it's like what is it? It's the butterfly. It's the big old butterfly. I should really play Terraria again modded at some point. That might be a good bit of crack to do on one of the stream community days if folks are interested. Hey Sally, how you doing? We got the win, Sally. I can put this game down and walk away and never play it again. Admittedly, we're playing it again just to see some of the end game stuff, end game whips, current end game whips. What? I'm done. I'm okay. I'm okay to never play this until it's 1.0. I'll play it again when it's 1.0 easily. Like I'm not saying I'll never play this again, but I don't have to play this version. I probably could have made that. Nice. Oh my god, that was not the holy shit. That was very fortunate for me. The power's going to my head, man. The power's going mad. I'm choking. See, this is what happened Tuesday. This is what happened every time we played on Tuesday. I got this far, and I just started doing dumb shit like that constantly. It's good to know that part of me is still alive and kicking, doing well. It sends its regards to my runs. And that font, all the N and H's and BF even thick. Oh man, it totally does. I should maybe consider replacing that font. It was a stylistic choice, but not necessarily a functional one. I only meant to use it for one or two things, and I made those things look specifically correct. Okay. There we go. And is that a little bit? Oh, hey! Sorry, hey! I totally didn't see hey coming in there. How you doing, hey? I was watching a teensy bit. I was watching just before I went live. I was watching a little bit of Noida in your stream, and it gave me the itch. It gave me the itch to play Noida again. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess that might be a thing. Let's go turn this down. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I totally confused. Hey, you came in at the same time as Henry, and both your colors are the same color of blue. At least on my screen, it's the same color of blue. So I just completely, like, put the two together and was like, oh, it's the same person. Oh, and yes, addiction, but today is the final day of it. We're putting it down, we're saying, putting a little seal of approval and saying, let's come back at 1.0. Proper Treasure Hunter music? I don't know. It's not striking me, maybe because I don't have the like context of the character and the nostalgia for this music. It's not quite hitting it right for me. Oh shit. Okay, hang on. Okay. It seems more like triumphant music. Like congrats, you just won a battle. You can play my note again, so we get everything go boom. Thankfully, everything on that front is still set up, so yes. Yes, we can. I don't know if I could handle Noida today. I said this at the start of the stream, but I'm in... I don't know, the mood in my head today is just... Like, I wanted to just get this done and then relax. And I'm like, let's relax with something like Isaac or Spelunky. Because as we know, very relaxing games, you know. Very, very much, very like chilled out, cool, no fuss kinds of games. I've been putting my brain through a lot of hardship these past few days. Food is delicious. Food is pretty fucking great. When you're actually hungry, food is insane. Like, it's so good. And it honestly, like, half the time does, like, when you're proper hungry, it doesn't even fucking matter what the food is. Half the time it's just like, you can just feel your body going, oh, just fucking fill me with anything. Oh my god. And I've been meaning to work a bit more on cursing as well. I'm not cursing, so I might add one of those no cursing stipulations for the stream at some point. So y'all can torture me with that kind of pain. Ooh. See, Epicurious. Epicurious as in... Epicurious is like... Epicurious? I think there was a food court in Dublin City that was called Epicurious. So I'm guessing Epicurus is interested in eating a lot of different types of food. Just skip that whole challenge there real quick. If I take one hit, I'm dead, by the way. So, of course, now is the perfect time to go treasure hunting. Ooh. Is that... That's Distant Worlds. Okay, okay. I think this is the right way to go. Epicurus wants to achieve hedonism, but not the modern kind of minimizing suffering and getting happiness. And as such be hedonistic and stuff. Sounds like a good time? Question? Sounds like a good thing? Hang on. Oh, he was a dude. Oh, he was a person. Ah. Eating simple meals, discussing wine range. Jesus, wrote 300 things. Living in the worst, forced to be careful while one-shot darts are everywhere. Yep. We could blast this whip. It's the dream is real. The dream is alive to actually get the second red win today and bless a whip at the same time, which would be pretty neat. Okay, hang on. There's a YouTube playing of the Final Fantasy VI. It's a character medley. Sorry, it's Distant Worlds was the name of the concert, and yeah, it's a character medley of all different themes that's playing currently. But it's just showing footage. It's like a whole ass orchestra, and then it's just footage of just straight up footage of 8-bit characters running about the place. Ooh. Have a good night, Field. Sleep well, dude. Okay, you... I think... Huh. Can I whip his poison balls? I think I might be able to whip his poison balls. I don't know, it's hard to tell because they just explode so quickly anyway. Please, I mean, what's the safe word? You'll find it's not so easy to escape. Tomorrow we end remake. Good luck, man. I will probably be lurking and be like, no, I don't want to watch because I want to play myself. I'm gonna spoil it, as I do for honestly a lot. There we go. I was trying to see if I could just whip his mouth. Let's go. I think is the way to say that. There's always VODs, Pew. Never forget. And speaking of VODs, did you know all of my streams are backed up on YouTube as well? Some of them are a little muted and crabby in places, but the more recent ones I've actually been putting some time and care and effort into. You can find them at YouTube link here. Sequence of numbers, that is YouTube here. Because I don't actually have you need to have like X number of followers before you get to claim a URL for YouTube. Always respect your safe words, folks. Oh, don't be dicking around with nothing. Don't be dicking around with them. Okay, hang on. I've literally spent, I think I've spent most of the blessings we've gotten this game have been heals. That's how badly I've been playing. And yes, here we are. Good background noise? Hey, well, I'm glad you're getting some use out of them. It is minimal work on my part to put them on YouTube. Editing actually takes a bit. Okay. Let's watch these and see. Let's just, you know, I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna step out here. I'm gonna try and just skip over this, but holy shit. Oh, thank Christ. Okay. This route with the double jump find isn't too bad. No, it's definitely not. It's not, honestly, once you have a couple power-ups, this isn't too bad at all. But I can see getting here without some power-ups being really fucking scary. Like pretty much instant death. Oh, fuck me. Fuck you. I'm out. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with any of that. I don't care. Ooh. I remember to turn off the other music and switch back to my own. The clapping was real though. The clapping was in the background. Carolina makes a hell of an audience. And I know my plays are pretty worthwhile, so you know. Ooh, oh my god, okay. I'm desperately looking for treasure, by the way, because there is still an easy access shrine I can use if I can get enough money to go for a heal. But boy, are they not forthcoming with the money right now. Ooh. Hey, clone. Right, I need to whip out. I hate whenever I try and use a gun emote, it just defaults to like an entirely wrong emote. There we go. Okay, we did that one. Sometimes spawn in small hallways. Narrow spectral tunnel. Yeah, I kept spawning at the end. Yeah, that seems like something that needs a little bit of work that they can't they can't infinitely spawn down a hallway that you can't get past them by. And that's part of, like, that's one of those things where, like, part of the problem with that is because you take damage when they touch you, that makes that kind of unfair. But I'm very willing to put that down to early access. That's one of those things that I'll brush away for now and say, oh, that's just an early access thing. That'll be solved. This is literally the last challenge in the whole thing, and it is nothing but darts. The one thing that can instantly kill me. Oh, I can't even... Oh my god. I think... Oh, I'm good. Oh, baby. Oh, let's go. Don't touch him. You piece of shit. Excuse the language. Or don't. I don't need your approval. I do need your views, though. So, I guess I do need your approval. Shit. Well, I have immediately talked myself out of sticking up for my beliefs and values. I will shill. I will shill for money. For money and views. I won't actually. Not unless it's something I truly believe in, you know? Okay. Don't fuck up the run to the end now. I just need to not die in here in the next room, and I'm good. Holy shit, we got 2 red runs done. Okay, well, I guess it's not a fluke then. I can do it. Admittedly, this whip, pretty goddamn powerful. I honestly kind of believe at this stage, though, I could do it without. Though I'm not necessarily going to try and prove that. Not die or go out of bounds again. I should be fine. The out of bounds thing, by the way, it's not actually like an instant kill. You can just, if you just fall, you'll respawn outside this room. Because I did it already to test. This is at another area. Oh, it's your wee dragon. Wee dragon statue. Hey. How you doing, dude? I'm gonna say Bivik. I'm gonna say Bivik because it's the only time I ever see W and Y together is oh, look at that. Look at that temple just gone. The only time I ever see B, W, Y, and K together is in Polish, and that means the W is pronounced as a V. So I'm gonna say Bivik. How you doing? Boom. Vine Whip, absolutely. Okay, someone take the relic. No, I'll replace it with clones of fucking butt. I really need to get back in. Man, it's been a while. I need to fix that that command. Did anyone get? Okay. I really want to do a run with this. If anyone wants, I could just reclaim it. If anyone wants to try and reclaim my whip for me, there you go. Go nuts. If anyone wants me to reclaim something for them, I can totally do that as well. But okay. I put down the gauntlet. I put down the gauntlet for myself. I was half tempted to just switch over to Isaac or Spelunky there for a second. But I'll give it another run or two. I want to see if I can get that speed whip back and then give that one a proper run. Ooh, I could totally just quit and re-enter and try and see if I can unlock a new red whip. Part of me's tempted. I put down the gauntlet to myself of doing this with just the regular old whip. Honestly, I think I can do it. I think I can do it with basic whip. I'm gonna give myself that benefit. I'm gonna give myself that chance to prove myself. I can do words. So as I was alluding to before, I have actually been editing That reminds me. Ooh. Discord, Twitter, and of course, don't forget to follow on Twitch and all that crap jazz. That, of course, reminds me that because I've been editing some of my VODs recently, and I've been listening back to myself, it's very apparent how much I stutter. Like, I didn't realize just how much I stuttered in my speech sometimes. It's pretty aggressive. I'm kind of like a bit... worried is not the right word for it, but I'm like surprised, because I don't think I used to stutter that much when I talked before. If I haven't reached red yet, I might not be able to go that far. It was red. It was no wait. It was a red whip, but I lost it in the first area. I lost it in the green area. I literally just fell to my death at the very start of one of the green areas. So, you never noticed me stuttering at all? Really? I feel like I do it constantly. Maybe stuttering's not the right word. Rather, no, I think stuttering is the right word for it. And thank you, and thank you, Swizz. Thank you for if you can grab that. Thank you very much. It's basically just I want to give it a run before I put this game down and say, okay, great game. Let's wait for 1.0. There we go. There's so much they can do with this game, and I hope they do it. It might actually be worth tossing a bit of feedback onto their Discord myself. Hell, I could even whip out some clips from playing this, and just like show, hey, here's my problem. The stream title took me out. It's true. To be fair, I did not want to stream this again. I wanted to put this game down and say, I just have my whip back. Oh man, okay, cool. Thank you to whoever managed that then in that amount of time. The stream title is not clickbait or anything. I was supposed to finish this on Tuesday, and I knew they were there on Tuesday. See what happened. We got to red zone. We got to the red zone in the 5 or 6 hours of that stream. We got to the red zone, I think at least 5 times, and made it to the last room like 3 times. 2 of those times I just choked like nobody's business. I choked hard, and then the last time we made it to the red room, I just the game crashed, or my GPU crashed, one of the two, and broke my fucking heart along with it. I was very salty. I was like, for real. This game, different traps, guardians, even room variations. Yeah, I think the whips need to have. What do the whips need? They definitely. Oh, I should have taken wings. Shit. There could be a lot more cool stuff they could do with the whips that I'd be excited to see them try. They could make the game very different in a lot of ways. And yeah, more traps, more rooms. They need to. There's some of the main things I've already given my feedback on in this game is the. Hey, you know, maybe I can summarize it now and I can clip it and just send it later. Send it onto the Discord later and just be like, there you go, this is feedback. Here's some of my thoughts and feedback on the game. Along with examples. That actually might not be a bad idea. Ooh. But one is music. I think the music needs basically an overhaul. It needs good, proper music to accentuate the running and the fast and the speed and the thing. 2 is in areas like this, little bits of jutting geometry like this have got to be smoothed out. I should not be catching on this like this. The pillar in the center, perfect sense. It's like it's an obstacle, But these bits, no. These, like, if these are supposed to be obstacles, either make it very apparent, turn them into spikes or something, make it into a real challenge, or just smooth them out so I can just slide down the side like this. Actually, oh man, there's totally a version of this they could do where they line it with spikes, and you have to, like, slide down, slalom your way down it. That'd actually be kind of neat. I like my idea. Who'd have thought I would like my own idea? That joke, as long as you choke safely. Always choke safely. That's my problem. I choke on stream pretty unsafely most of the time. Doing it in front of a live audience, probably not the best place to choke. And then again. Whoop. What else? So there's the jutting geometry, the music, the whip system. Yeah, the whip system can obviously do it a bit of a overhaul. More tiles, obviously. More tiles, more traps. That's true in literally any roguelike game. In its entirety, like that's just how it is. You need more tiles and traps. They definitely need more varied and interesting blessings. And it's one of those things that's like easy to do. Everyone who ever makes, this is just my advice, if you ever make a roguelike game at all, ever, play Binding of Isaac. Play the shit out of Binding of Isaac and really think about why that game has been so successful as a roguelike. And I'm telling you the answer to that question, if you're not willing to go and play Isaac, which I mean, like, fair. The answer is it's the variety and the wackiness of the items and the interactions between the items. It's like that's where that game's success comes from. The absolute variety in the gameplay. Sorry, it took me a second to come up with the word variety there. The absolute variety that game provides, run to run, is I dare say. Okay. This statement needs to be qualified because it's not fair. But given Isaac has had 8 million updates, but still other games have had good success and decent amounts of time. Actually, Hades is also a good example. But the way the items and stuff in both of those games let you play so differently run to run are perfect. That's why Lich is so fun in Gungeon. Exactly. Like, that is absolutely my biggest complaint about Enter the Gungeon. It's honestly one of the things, which is the reason why I don't really play Enter the Gungeon anymore. Even though it's my favorite roguelike, I will still say it gave me the most joy. It gave me way more joy than Isaac has given me. But it's not as replayable because most of the characters most of the early floors and the characters you play in those early floors are very samey, and the starts of the runs can get very, very, very stale. Like, incredibly so. I have a feeling this game will definitely suffer from that in time. The green area will become the bane of everyone's existence, just because they will be bored out of the tree doing it so much. But yeah, Gungeon suffered for basically take all the starting characters and have a look at them objectively. How do you play any of them differently? The answer is you don't really. It basically just depends on how you pick up a gun later. The robot, sort of. The Bulletkin, you do play him differently. He is actually different because he can roll into dudes to damage to them, and he starts with the sword, which is a totally different main starting weapon. Lich, which was added later, also different, but kind of just because he's super overpowered. That's his shtick, is just he's super overpowered, which is fair. He's like the last thing you can unlock in the game, so I'm not shitting on them for that at all. He's like the Azazel. He's the Azazel of Gungeon. He's just the one that's just more powerful than all the other ones, pretty much without fail. I think it's just extremely under time. Oh, Isaac. Isaac is cheating because Isaac is. If you go back and play Isaac, not Rebirth, but original Isaac, it doesn't have the replayability. Isaac's totally cheating because it has a billion fucking iterations at this stage. Azazel is short-range Brimstone start. Like, Azazel is overpowered. Oh, short-range Brimstone start. And flying. And above base normal speed. I think he starts with 1.2 speed. One of those three is an incredibly powerful start. All three of them is stupid. Like, take the wings off Azazel and he's still probably the most busted character to start with. It's kind of insane. Pushing mods also to create more. I'm playing Repentance now, having not really played much of the booster packs or the workshops or the mods. I don't play Isaac modded at all, except for the pogging of Isaac. That's just one mod. I don't really play with any other mods yet. But like base, like Isaac with Repentance, I think honestly, if you go back to just Rebirth, it still feels so packed full of stuff. It feels so packed full of stuff, and so many runs feel different. Eventually, once you do play it enough, it does get samey. The base bit does get very boring. I think that's something that a lot of roguelikes have yet to truly address for me, is how the very starts of many runs can be mind-numbingly boring once you're deep in. But I'm also bitching like from a very specific player case of being a person who puts in hundreds of hours into roguelikes. Like I'm not the average player by any stretch. And games should probably not be. So maybe just, you know, fucking don't listen to me. That's very fair. I think that's 100% fair as well. I'm kind of not the person. I love Repentance. I think Repentance is actually pretty hard and quite the update to Isaac. I actually think it's probably too hard for people new to Isaac. I think they will probably have a pretty bad time of it, and I think they'll lose a lot. And it will be less fun than it was for, say, Rebirth or Afterbirth. Not to mention... Oh, yeah, sorry, I read that already. My bad. A godly long whip. They did, if I'm not mistaken, with Isaac, after Afterbirth Plus, when they added mod support, and then they added... do this. Then they added the boost. They basically took the best mods and officially incorporated them into the game. I would assume with the mod authors' express intent, by the way. I certainly hope so. But, I mean, I don't know what mod author would be like. No, I don't want my mod officially in your game, which I created the mod for. Actually, I do know one. I do remember one person saying that before. But actually, their mod's in Isaac now, so it doesn't matter. So they were wrong. Where was I going with this? I have absolutely lost the thread. The thread I was going with here. Content, okay? Content is it. Content and early game and variety in the start. Isaac having so many weird and crazy characters, huge boon. Absolutely massive to its success, in my opinion. Gungeon initially did not have that. The bullet did add that. I don't think the robot really did, because the robot was just, oh, your health is now armor. I don't know, it didn't really play differently, I don't feel. this just... Oh, this is... it's just a hole. Oh, it was literally just a hole. Okay. I don't think I've ever fallen down one of those before. Is Gungeon too hard for people to start with Gungeon? Kind of. Gungeon's pretty... Maybe not for someone with experience with twin stick shooters. And like that formula of game. But I did not win. I did not beat the dragon in Gungeon until I had like 80 hours in that game. But I will say it's fair for a game to start out to just release incredibly hard. It's different when a game releases and is then updated to be harder later. Noita. Like that's, you know, to be not to be like somewhat harder, but to be significantly harder later. That it's a different kind of dynamic, I guess. Not bad. I'm keeping myself from falling asleep in music. No. Oh, get. Don't push yourself. Don't push yourself staying awake on the PC or anything like that. Go get your hours and have a good night, Glacial. Have a wonderful night sleep, day. I'm not sure what time it is for you, but have a wonderful sleep. Noita pains me, but I can't stop. I was saying it earlier. I'm this close to going back into Noita. But I've won Noita in strong quotation marks. I have goldified. I have goldened everything. I don't feel like that is truly the win though. I don't know if Noita even has a true win. Or if it's I see some people when talking about the difficulty game defend it with it's not really about winning, it's about, you know, the journey. But Twitch I still kind of like, well, I mean, if it's about the journey, journeys can be easy too. it's okay for a journey to be a little easy. Definitely doesn't help the difficulty in Noita that I often play. I basically only really played Noita on Twitch with the Twitch integrations for the most part. No, actually, that's not true. I played it outside of Twitch without. But even outside of Twitch, I did actually play with the Twitch integration still turned on most of the time. Opinions on Hollow Knight? I'm telling you, it's. I don't know. I think I've moved the goalposts every time. I think you've asked me this before as well, Dragoon. I think I've moved the goalposts on it every time. But early 2022. That's my estimation for Silksong. And also, Hollow Knight is one of the greatest indie games ever made. Straight up. Hollow Knight costs... Hang on, how much? HOL... Jesus fucking Christ. Hollow Knight costs €7 and 50 cents in the sales currently, right? And it costs 15 quid normally. If anyone would like a copy of Hollow Knight, I will buy you a copy of Hollow Knight right now. I don't mind. It is so cheap, and it is such a good... You have to promise to finish it. But it's literally one of the best Metroidvania / indie games / action platformers ever made, frankly, in my opinion. One of the best exploration games ever made. And I am partially, when I say it's one of the best, I am also factoring the fact that the price is 15 quid. That game is worth like at least 60 quid. It's insane. Ah, man. Like, I cannot recommend Hollow Knight highly enough. I waited for Hollow Knight to come out on Switch to play it, and they just refused to release it for so long because they refused to release it before they'd had a consistent 60 FPS across the whole game. And to be fair, on the Switch, it did play real fucking nice. But I didn't even intend to do it. By the time I had actually finished that game, and I was like, oh, maybe I should look up and see, you know, what else is in the game. When I looked up and seen what else was in the game, there was like one thing for me left to do, because I had done everything. I had spent so long just searching and trying to find and just enjoying that whole experience so much, there was only like one, maybe two things left for me to do. One of those things was fight the Radiant, because I just didn't understand how to get to the Radiant. I hate 2D movement. I'm actually not a huge fan of... Okay, hang on. I need to be careful how I phrase this, because I love 2D platforming games. I'm not a fan of hack and slash combat in 2D. Of the kind of combat Hollow Knight does. I think it's mostly because I'm bad at it. I'm actually pretty bad at it, so I'm not a... Therefore, I don't like it. But yeah, the platforming is wonderful. Then every time I start a new game, get that bit closer. Oh man, platformers in general. That's fair. If you don't like platformers in general, I would argue you should probably still give Hollow Knight a try, because if anything's gonna, if there's a the game is gonna win you over, is a pretty solid chance it'll do it. Although it is pretty hard. Maybe play Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario World. Play Super Mario World. If you don't like platformers, go play Super Mario World. It's the best one. I hope I have not killed myself here. This is rather unfortunate. Ooh, wow, okay. Did your Hodas? I've never truly experienced Hodas. Apart from Carolina's Hodas, but that's a whole different game. Come on. I'd like to try Elite Dangerous Hotas VR. That'd be neat. That was a silly hit to take, but I think I'm safe enough. Ooh, spicy. Ooh, spicier. Lord. Got of your headset, played a lot of Elite Dangerous and War Thunder. I've never played War Thunder with it. I wasn't a War Thunder person, I was a World of Tanks person. I can't remember. I think I said I was gonna try Elite Dangerous in VR. Apparently apparently it's not installed though, so I can't remember. I've got to, no, okay, I have too many games. I have too many games to play. I have too many games to play. I shouldn't even be playing this right now. I'm trying to figure out where we can fit in Turnip Boy commits tax evasion, commits tax fraud. I don't want to play it today. Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. Yeah, I know I don't want to play it today, but I do want to get Turnip Boy in. Are you kidding me? I took that damage. I refute the video game. That was bullshit. $980. Oof. That's a few hours in a tank. A few pretty cramped hours. Whoops a day. If the Devouring Rage touches me, do I like instantly die? Or do I just take a hit? Oh, he fucked it. I fucked it. was pretty good though. I'm pretty happy. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's fine. I feel bad about that. Damn it. I feel a little bit bad about that. Oh yeah, look, it's back. Gotta go fast. Okay. I said 8 o'clock. Center was double wide. Yeah, I just really wasn't expecting the center to be double wide. Was like I'm glad someone else noticed. I'm glad someone else noticed that. But oh well. Like I still feel pretty okay about that loss. That was only with Adventurer's Whip. So I feel pretty damn okay with it. Now though. Now we are Sonic. And as Sonic, we must incorporate speed at all times. I should really find a Sonic tune to just play on endless loop for this run. I'm not going to, because I don't actually want to subject myself to that. I'll finish this bullshit job and then go to bed? No worries, man. Have a good one. Two different trap. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes total sense, actually. It wasn't one set of Crushy Boys. It was two sets of Crushy Boys that were on the same pattern. Oh my god. This speed is everything I ever needed. This is exactly... I'm never not playing the game with this whip again. Except when I literally can't play the game with the whip again because I fucked up. But speed is the only need for which I have. Can you have one for me? Oh god. Okay. Do I really want to do this? Hang on. The music did... The music stopping timing was too fortuitous. I'm just gonna turn this really low. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay, I gave it 5 seconds. That's enough, right? The Ice Whip is very similar. I've heard about the Ice Whip. I haven't seen it myself, and I haven't unlocked it yet. But that one sounds very cool. But that's the kind of thing where I'm like, well, maybe that's one where I'm like, maybe leave that till full 1.0 release. Yo, I love this little secret here. This is probably my favorite secret. Just a bit of fallen rubble, tiny hole. It's falling or getting crushed, isn't it? That kills me. Long falls and crushing effects, yeah. Blast Bones. I had a feeling it was going to be called something like that. Double jump. Lucky is the one for this run. Guardian's Rage is the one I hate going against the most, but also the one I don't want anything to change with either. I think Rage is the one Guardian that is perfect. I think he's perfectly balanced, because all he does is chase you. It's very predictable, it's very telling, but it forces you to play a certain way. The Eye of Agni mostly just doesn't really feel like a threat most of the time. And the Defiler mostly doesn't feel like a threat, except when he RNG bullshit YOLO lobs a poison bomb down the one place you needed to go. I deserve that. That one might be a little harder to get the blessing on. I totally deserve that though. I should have leaped. If I was smart, leap off. Oh my god, that is oh my god, that is the, I think that might be, that's straight up, that's the single best animated emote I've ever seen. That's so perfect. The spin and drop. You want to try and grab it? Sure, let's give it a shot. I'll toss it in. I won't be going on this game too much longer, but hell, we can give it a shot. I'm gonna try and just get a new red whip by cheating. That's what is that? What game is that from? Like I know that animation, that little spin and fall over animation. I know it. Like the back, like I just know it, but I don't remember what it's from. It must be Final. Is it? It couldn't be Final Fantasy, could it? Yeah, I don't know. A link to the past. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. That's why I remember it. That's why I remember it. How many times do you think I can? Yeah, it's usually Link. It is usually Link doing it, but I remember it. I remember it well. Drop. Excuse me. Drop coins in lava to acquire a new whip. In order to heal. Take damage when receiving a new blessing. Excuse me. Are you immune to lava? Is that part of that? Or do you just have to hope that coins randomly drop into lava? How do you use that? Honestly, if it makes you immune to lava, great. It makes you immune. Okay, no, honestly, that's good. That's good. That's good. It's not interesting. It's not particularly interesting, but that's good. It's the classic. It's the classic. These, a lot of these whips here, and a decent number of these ones. I don't think all of these. I think there's at least the DIY ones pretty good on this tier. And then most of the red ones seem to be quite different, but except that one we just looked at. But most, like, a lot of the early whips and mid-tier whips, the green and blue whips, are. I can do this. I can do this. I can brain work good. They're the equivalent of, say, the pilot or the first four characters in Gungeon. The pilot, the convict, the marine, and pilot, the convict, the marine. Can't remember. And the hunter, the one I played the fucking most. The pilot, the hunter, marine. They just all play different. Actually, I will give the hunter some credit. Starting with the crossbow feels a little different, but for the rest of them, yeah, it just doesn't feel that they just don't feel very different or interesting. Made the end of the cavern with full health, 1,500 box bones, heart, wings, long whip, and was like, well, the rest of your money's going insane healthy. That's not a bad place for it to go. Gain 3 heart containers. I may as well buy it. Just to have it. I wonder how the devs feel looking at their stats and just seeing people be quit and restart and quit and restart over and over. They're probably a little mad about it. We are not getting another red whip, apparently. They are not forthcoming, it would seem. I really want to get that ice one. I really want to try out that icy boy. Because that's your Bulletkin, that's your Azazel, that's your fundamental change to how you approach the early part of the game and change the overall gameplay. Honestly, Azazel's maybe not even the best example because Azazel's just kind of overpowered. The Lost, let's say, or the Keeper. Not getting a new one, are you? Is there a condition maybe I have to fulfill to unlock the whips? Like, that could be true, and I could just be wasting all of our time here. If I had to guess, though, it's probably something like every time you load in, it chooses a pedestal, and then maybe you get a whip, maybe you don't, depends on what pedestal it chooses. And all the blue ones. I think Amazon sells whips now. Amazon always sold whips to you. Please. Please. I actually believe I remember hearing one of those headline facts with no further elaboration, so take it with a grain of salt. But I think I remember hearing that Amazon is like the #1 supplier of sex toys in the world, because it's pretty easy to just buy sex toys off of it. It's pretty anonymous. It's relatively anonymous. Only your postman, if they read the package, truly knows that you're getting the drilled. Jesus Christ! It is not giving me another whip. What if I quit? What if I full quit the game? Sorry, I know this is not the most interesting thing to watch. If I don't get another red whip this next try, if I don't get an interesting red whip, I should say, I just go for the basic bitch whip run. Haven't purchased one myself. Sure, I believe you. I fully believe. Never, won't doubt you at all. Okay, let's just go. The Masked Defiler. 6 people have died here. Well, get ready for number 7. If, say, 6 people have died on this floor 1, does that... I'm pretty sure I just ran through a saw blade as well. Does that in fact mean that... Does that include people who have tried to go to the red district? I'm uncertain, because the way it shows it in the loading screen has me kind of confused, I guess. I'm not 100% sure how it exactly works with the multiplayer aspect. But it seems like, there's X number of green temples that leads into a blue temple that leads into a red temple. And if someone then completes, say, the blue temple part of that, does the red temple part of it still exist and then the rest of it is scrambled for new players? I don't think... We didn't get a single coin. That entire area. Hey, Aiden, how you doing? I hope hope today's treating you well, and welcome on in. Yeah, because like this has 4 paths going into blue. 6 people have loaded in this area and have died before claiming any relic. Okay, so that means they didn't claim a blue relic, they didn't claim a green relic, they didn't claim a red relic at all. I wonder if there's like a temple that everyone gets to start with that has just hundreds of phantoms in it, dead, and because it's like the first temple, no one will ever get their shit back from it. I know that's not actually how that works, but that'd be kind of funny. Oh, the fucking Defiler. Oh my god. You suck. You're a solid suck, sir. And not a good solid suck. You're more of a lame suck, actually. Let's go with that. Got a tutorial? Huh. I wonder how the tutorial fits into it. I'm guessing... This looks so cool. This is a pretty cool game. I have talked it up already a fair bit. I'm just about... This is one of the last runs I will be doing of this until the game is fully released, as this is early access. But I do recommend this. I do recommend this game. If not to buy, then to keep an eye on. Have it on your wish list and keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it as it develops. That's where I'm at with this game. I dig the shit out of it. Whoop. How much it is? I think 20 quid. Let's find out. Yeah, 20. It is normally 23 euro around me. Obviously, I'm in euros, but so dollars. It's probably around like $25 or so, I guess. But $20 at a launch discount. That was so lucky. Holy shit. If we hadn't just happened to be landing on the right spikes there. Are you I hate him. Defiler is absolutely the hardest one of the lot. Because sometimes you just get shat on. Sometimes you just get shat on repeatedly. Man, that's hitting me. That's hitting me in the pride pretty hard now. This game, man. This game. I'm trying to put it down. I'm trying to put it down. It just keeps ringing me back in. Oh, no red whips. But yeah, without those, he can be pretty rude. I haven't figured out how to manipulate the AI at all yet. I know with any of the Guardians, I think line of sight is the biggest factor in how they act. Spadge. Hello, Spadge. Good to see you. What a start! What a way to commence it. What a way to commence it. I've lost it. I'm out. I got a red whip blessed. I got my red run done. Like, I feel fine fucking it up now. A little bit. Okay, now I feel a little bit. I think I've gotten too used to having powers. I think that's literally my problem. I got 10 minutes. If I can't get a run going by 8, we are swapping to. I think I want to play Spelunky. I think I do want to play Spelunky. I think my heart itches for a bit of Spelunky. At least we got sick music. Did I do? We do. I actually have Buick. If you've played 14, I have the ultimate voice line to go with this music as well. It depends how much you've done the main story quest though, because I've done them a lot. I have done the main story roulette a lot. So freaking Gaius von Balsar is a glorious meme as a result. Oh. But with the fire, the Guardians one, he's following me to the relic. Is he actually going all the way into the room? Because they're not supposed to go... They're not supposed to go any further than the doors. Or is it just they spawn so late that they're just basically going to follow you to the door and then go? I can do this. Was stupidly risky. I gotta learn to just do this over these. That was a little much. Previous one was went into the room, but it was following me around the chamber. Ooh. This is definitely not how you'd want to die. Definitely not with him. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's fine. How fast? I wonder how fast he is. Actually, no. Sorry, I don't wonder how fast he is, because you're only at the blue zone, right? Or blue or green zone. So he wouldn't be too fast yet. I've still yet to get a run to the final area. I think. I didn't manage to get a run all the way to the final area with Rage. Did I? I think I got close, but I think I fluffed it on the second to last. I'd love to see if he becomes in any way threatening at that point. My guess is maybe a little, probably a little bit actually. He did seem in that run where I got crushed. He did actually seem like a little bit worrisome. 23.5, yeah, nice. Barely active. I think going for all of the treasure chests in this room might be, depending on the configuration this room spawns in, I think it might be a trap. I think this spike version, without longer whip or wings or something, I think it's a trap. Yes, will be asleep. You don't really. He's barely there at that speed. Don't even need to worry about him. There we go. Every time I see one of those holes, I'm like, gotta jump in it. And it's never the true hole. Wings. And bonus heart. Ooh. I wonder if I can disturb Carolina to make me a cup of tea and some toast. That would be swell. And I'm hoping she's somehow watching right now and can hear me. Ooh. We're good. Flutters to the door like a delicate devouring rage. So weird on the timing with that. When you click, the whip doesn't actually land until a solid half second later. So where you want the blades to stop in that instance, in that particular interaction, you actually want to do it when they're at the quarter turn before where you actually want to stop them. There you go. Excuse me, sir. Don't have much time for your newsletter, I'm afraid. I'm already well described. I'm actually subscribed. Some weird. The weirdest thing, right? In learning 3D modeling and like learning to use some 3D game asset creation programs, stuff like that. It's weird how many of them insist on having a newsletter. And I say how many of them. It's like 2 I've encountered so far, maybe 3. Actually, I think it's 3 I've encountered so far. But who like, did I like miss some part of the internet where like people actually paid attention to newsletters? Like, I thought they, like, no one ever actually touched a newsletter in their life. But like, honestly, the newsletters aren't actually that bad either. It's Blender Gurus and Unreal Senseis, and they're actually full of a lot of cool stuff about like new 3D stuff, new 3D, you know, cool plugins they've encountered, and so it's just basically like a blog entry for all. Maybe not a blog entry, like a little news bite, basically. But it's just for some reason they all do that. And they're pretty good, but I like, newsletters are like a meme. They're like a meme from the 90s. There you go. I feel like I'm mostly running on autopilot in this game now, which is not a bad way to be. It's kind of how you want to be for this kind of game. You want to be using the brain power to do not actually, you know, the button inputs. Purely be focused on there we go, got the secret chest. Want to be purely focused on assessing threats as they're coming, not actually worried about your mechanics, your button pressing. Are text using the side menu? When texture started to be done using nodes, it lost me. I've learned... I know there's like a thing called geometry nodes out now, and I haven't looked into that at all. But honestly, if you can use any amount of Blender, you're already miles ahead of the vast majority of people. It's really not a common... It's not a particularly common skill. I've actually learned a bit about texturing with nodes. Nodes are actually like, once you do sit down and do a tutorial on node stuff, it's surprisingly fine. Like, it's nothing crazy. Especially if you're familiar with programming, because it's effectively just a friendly version of programming. Yeah, you know what? Okay, come on. I can do this. Gotcha. But I actually haven't opened up Blender in a while. I have to open it back up sometime soon. I wasn't expecting you to die to that. Holy shit. All right, yeah, shot the fuck. Shot the fuck. He shot way faster than I'm used to there. Yeah, it doesn't look like the lightning whips returned either yet. I think you had the code, and I think you finished. You finished, didn't you, Swiss? Weird, it hasn't returned yet. Maybe it just hasn't propagated. Like, presumably it has to communicate with some kind of server somewhere that's keeping an eye on these. You did the previous one. Ah, okay. But okay, I think I'm happy to, for this game at least, for I can do this. For Phantom Abyss, I'm happy to call it there. I dig the shit out of this game. I will definitely be back when either major content updates or when there is 1.0. I will definitely be checking out this game again because I dig the shit out of it. And I do recommend keeping an eye on it yourselves, as it's a cool game. It's a cool ass game.